The Cincinnati Bengals are getting closer and closer to winning their first Super Bowl. I mean, starting with a couple of Super Bowl appearances just in the last couple of years, yeah, this team is heading in the right direction, and I think they can continue to head in the right direction if they continue to draft well, which I felt like they've done over the last couple of seasons, especially with Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. You can't get any better than that. But today we are doing our 2023 Cincinnati Bengals mock draft. It's our 1.0, which means a couple of different things. No trades is number one, and number two, just have some fun with it and see where the board falls. So we're going to bring you right to it. Quit talking about it and just do it. 7 rounds, high speed, low drag, because I ain't got that kind of time. Care for position of value, relatively high, as well as draft for needs high as well. Randomness, a little bit of randomness for a couple different reasons, because strange things happen in the draft every year. You never know, and also you need to have a little bit of randomness in your life. So, all right, let's go. And also be that for your significant other. You know, I'm that person for my spouse, because, yeah, you got to keep things fun and lively. So here we go. In the top of the first round here, or the bottom end of the first round, excuse me. So I'm intrigued by this because the Bengals, they need some help on a lot of different positions. You know, corner, I feel like offensive lineman and tight end are probably their biggest needs. Dalton Kincaid is there, Josh Downs. I think that, so I put their top 3 needs as tight end, offensive lineman, and corner. So I'm going to go tight end and fill their biggest need because, again, we don't know what's going to happen with Hayden Hurst. And you know, there's a lot of things that could happen with that. All right, so tight end's taken care of. Corner's there. Let's see. Matthew Bergeron is there. If you don't take a tackle here, you kind of risk the idea of who's going to be there at 90. That's going to be my question. Because if we can wait until 90, if Kobe Turner's there at 96, I think we're heading pretty well. So with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and get Garrett Williams, the corner out of Syracuse. I love it. Great value. Plus, I think he's going to be a guy that helps you out a lot for years to come. So you got your tight end, you got your corner. I think you could still get a quality right tackle, especially if, oh, dang it. Okay, well, Kobe Turner went, and so did DeJuan Jones. That's tough. Okay, so Kobe Turner and DeJuan Jones went. Gervin Dexter, he's a solid run defender. So we got tight end and corner. Offensive lineman, man. We need some offensive linemen in this cow. Right tackle, Joshua Gray. I don't think he's going to fall that far, but when you get into the 130s, who's going to be there at tackle? I'm going to go one more over. So Jarrett Kingston, I don't even think he actually technically declared for the draft, so I don't think that's right. Jalen Duncan, I actually really think is going to make a really good right tackle in the NFL, so I'm okay with going into the a little bit later rounds because at the end of the day, maybe he's a Lyle Collins insurance policy. That's all he is. So Gervin Dexter here, the defensive lineman, I love it. He controls the line of scrimmage in the run game, and he does a lot of good things for you. Or you can go Jacqueline Roy. I would not have a problem with that selection either, but Gervin Dexter Sr. here is going to be that dude. Now, 131. Who's right there right now? I would like a backup center, but Joe Tippmann went. I already know he did. Jared Patterson went. Jalen Duncan. Yep, tackle. There we go. All right, so Jalen Duncan went. And now our needs. So tackle, corner, tight end. Chandler Zavala is there. Who's there at tight end? Or actually, never mind. We already got tight end. So tackle, corner. We got tight end, guard. Who's there at edge? That's what I meant. Okay. So Mathis is there. Emil Ekiyor. Drake Nugent. Who do we just get? That's the one thing about PFF. You can never really see who you got. It's just how it goes. So Jalen Duncan before that. Gervin Dexter. So we got D lineman. So Garrett Williams at corner. And then we got Luke Musgrave. Okay. So I want to go guard here. And I want to go edge. There's some good edge players in the later rounds. Chandler Zavala. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and look what we got here. Chandler Zavala. Yep, I'm going Chandler Zavala. We got some help at guard, at least along the offensive lineman. At least a very good depth piece. Jalen Duncan's going to be your future starting right tackle. Mark my words. So, okay, by the way, Drake, we got Zavala there. We got tight end. Warren McClendon. He's a really good guy for you to get in the 6th round here. I know we don't want to double down on offensive linemen, but Warren McClendon showed some good things at the Senior Bowl. I think he's too good to pass up in the 6th round. I really do think that there's some things there to work with him and get him coached up. And he doesn't need to start right away. That's the nice thing about Warren McClendon. So tackle is there. Good. Okay. All right, 248. Let's see. I want an edge piece. I want a developmental edge guy. What do we got? Tyrus Wheat. D-line, corner. Yeah, let's go Tyrus Wheat. I like Tyrus Wheat coming up out of Mississippi State. MISSISSIPPI. State. Yeah. Okay. So, grading this draft. Yes, Luke Musgrave. Oh, PFF, I don't want your offers right now. We'll talk to me later. So, Luke Musgrave, again, 28, 31. It's probably your biggest need here because we don't know what's going to go on with Hayden Hurst. They'll probably bring him back. As far as safety, I thought about that, but I do think you're probably going to hopefully bring back Von Bell as well as Jesse Bates. So, if you wanted to go safety, I think Garrett Williams could potentially play safety for you too. So if you want to go safety, more power to you. And this, I think we'll probably go like with Trey Dean or somebody a little bit in the later rounds. But I really like how we started this draft out. So you get Luke Musgrave and Garrett Williams, two guys that probably going to start day one for you, or at least be really good contributors. Then Gervin Dexter Sr., the defensive lineman out of Florida. He controls the line of scrimmage. He does a lot of good things in the middle of it all. Then you get Jalen Duncan, the guy that can play both left and right tackle. I thought he'd had a really good Senior Bowl. I think he could possibly develop into being your top guy at right tackle. Same thing with Chandler Zavala and Warren McClendon here. Yes, you kind of double down on tackle, but let's be real. The Bengals, you got Ted Karras and all those guys that you do want to see develop, but offensive line is still a big need here. So you get some help on the D-line. You also get some help on the interior offensive line. You get a playmaker, and then you get a project at edge. Now, this is not the finished product. I know that I probably should have went with safety in some different ways here, especially in probably the 4th, 5th round there. Probably should have just went with Jalen Duncan, Chandler Zavala, and then maybe like Trey Dean would have fell to the 6th or something. I don't know. Probably should have got safety, maybe moved up on edge a little bit more. But, hey, it's our first mock draft. We're just seeing where it falls, and we go from there. So, but that's it. That is our very first Cincinnati Bengals mock draft for 2023. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome. We love every single one of you. Down in the description below, you'll find all of our social media platforms. So give us a like and a follow there. Also, remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about our very first Cincinnati Bengals mock draft 1.0 for 2023.